In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Dear friends and fellows, my name is Abdul Khaliq Darwish. Junaid Jamshed, we all know him. He used to sing and earn money out of that. He was quite a celebrity here in Pakistan and more than Pakistan as well. Dear friends, what happened with Junaid Jamshed? Junaid Jamshed, he was, you know, he was in contact with Maulana Tariq Jameel Sahab. Tariq Jameel Sahab himself established a kind of contact with him, worked upon him, tried to teach him, persuade him that the life we are living is a very short one. Pretty soon it is going to end, and it may end at any time. So it's it's very important for us that we do live a life in obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's commandments and according to the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, according to the way of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. After a bit of work, after some of the time, this thing did come, was by accepted by heart and mind. Junaid Jamshed accepted it from the very depth of his mind and heart. His life started changing. Everything else started changing in his life. He stopped singing. He used to earn money from his career as a singer. He stopped singing. His career ended. And the singing not only gave him the money and plenty of money, rather he was a celebrity, enjoying the celebrity status as well. He was very famous, very popular amongst the youth, among the girls and the boys. He was very popular. But then his life started to change. He became a different person. He stopped singing. No more singing. He grew beard, long beard like the clerics. Now he had not been singing. His earning stopped suddenly, and with the passage of time, after some of the time, all the money he possessed was consumed, and nothing left. He says, in his YouTube story and in his story on the available on the YouTube, he says, I had to pick my children from the school since I was not able to continue their education at all. So my kids stopped attending school. He says, once I asked my wife, what is there at home? And she replied, there is nothing. Everything else was consumed. Then what happened? The biggest beverage company contacted him, offered him a contract of 25 million rupees. 25 million rupees of that time, maybe 20 or 25 years back. 25 million with against the contract of 1 year. They wanted to have a contract with Junaid Jamshed, a contract of 1 year, and the pay was the money against the contract was 25 million rupees. 1 year's contract. During that 1 year, they wanted to take him to several destinations, and he had to sing and dance and publicity of that particular beverage company and their products. He till now has grew a big beard like that of clerics. He asked him, do I have to shave my beard? They replied, yes. you do have to shave your beard. We will take you in several countries, obviously in the first class air traveling along with the tour and tourage. You do have to stay there in the five-star hotels. Obviously, you do have to dine from there, and you will be, if at all, you do have to roam. The transport of that five-star hotel will be there for you, and this and that, and you have to sing and dance, and our beverage company, our products will be advertised over there. He replied that I shall go home and I shall speak to my wife first and shall reply you then. Instead of instantly saying no, he took a bit of time. He came home and he discussed the issue with his wife. His wife too, she too has changed, and she became now a practicing Muslima, too practicing Muslima. She said no, you don't have to shave the beard, even if at all. She was not in favor of this contract at all, and he himself too was not in favor of this contract. He himself, none of the spouses were in the favor of this contract at all, and he did not sign that contract. He did not sign that contract. Although it was a very, very, very difficult time for him in his life. Imagine if you're a father, if you're a mother, and such a difficult time has arrived that you are unable to continue the schooling of your children, and during this time someone offers you a contract of 25 million rupees, staggering 25. It's a big chunk of money even today, but at that time, 25 or 20 years back, it was indeed a very big amount of money, but they refused. Look at their power of eemaan. Look at all how strongly they believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the and on the day of judgment, that they both of them refuse, that we are not going to sign this contract at all. Imagine. This was the trial of Junaid Jamshed. Later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him all what he wanted to have, much better status as compared to what he used to have. He started the government's business. Now his government business is there in across Pakistan and maybe in certain other countries as well. G. Dot is a big franchise. So this is what sort of trial he, Junaid Jamshed Rahmatullah alayh, had to endure. He emerged victorious by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is not alive anymore, but he lived the life of saints. Later on, he became a true Dai of Islam, a true preacher of Islam, and he lived a great life indeed. May Allah rest his soul in peace. May Allah, you know, motivate us. May Allah, make us a true Muslim as well, a truly practicing Muslim. A Muslim who is honest enough, a Muslim who is kind enough, a Muslim who is, a true believer in the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the day of judgment as well. May Allah make us a a very good Muslim. May Allah help us build the character like that of Junaid Jamshed and other such great personalities. Jazakumullah khair.